What's up, guys? Nick is a BBP back with the new L.A Noire DLC, Reefer Madness. I'm going to show you how to get all 5 stars on this case. I'm going to show you where to find all clues and how to get, and what to answer for all questions. So let's get started. This is in Juan Garcia Cruz's house. We're going to examine his dead body. We're going to look in his right pocket. And we're going to find our first silver dollar. We're going to find a lot of these throughout the investigation. This is the first one. And then we're going to look in his left pocket, and we're going to find his identification, his wallet, a California driver's license.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Then after that, we're going to get up from his dead body, and there's going to be a notepad right over here by the lamp and on top of the boxes. It's going to say Masanke. It's going to say Masanke on the notepad.
Doesn't appear to be
that's going to be important later on, so just remember that. We're going to examine that beer bottle for no reason, but we're going to walk over, and you're going to have to press A by one of these stacks of the boxes. By one of the stack of boxes, and you're going to get a thing that says new location, Parnell Soup Company.
Popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
And then after that, we're gonna walk over to the phone, and we're going to call it in to find out the Parnell Soup Company location. And we're when you use intuition and try to find all the clues on the map, the boxes won't come up on the map. So just make sure to get that before you leave. And then we're not gonna get the newspaper in the other room, because that is for the achievement version of this. And when you do that, then you cannot get all 5 stars because you miss one clue and you miss a whole bunch of questions. So after we're done with that, we're gonna walk out back. We're gonna walk over to the chicken coop, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of cans over here on the shelves, and you're gonna go to the one that says flour. It's gonna be like a little gray, and it says flour on it, and it's like a lever to the secret room in the chicken coop. We're gonna walk back here, and there's gonna be 2 cans over here. You're just gonna take one. And then you're gonna open it with the built-in can opener, I guess, on the wall. And then it's gonna have reefer weed in it. And then this is important because it's in sealed Parnell soup cans. So
someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining.
And then we're gonna put that. If you want achievement, open both. But we're not doing achievements in this video. We're trying to get 5 stars. Then after that, we're gonna open this delivery ledger, and we're gonna point at anything that says EJ on it, like right there.
This guy EJ seems to be bringing.
And then that's another clue, and another person of interest updated.
You should notify the border crossing.
And we found all the clues at Juan Garcia Cruz's residence.
See how this plays out.
You're gonna be able to tell because that sound right there, that means you found all the clues in an area, so we're done here. Then we're going to go to Parnell Soup Factory, set his destination, and we're going to talk to this guy, Howard Pendel.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans.
Roy's going to intimidate him a little bit, but we're going to have to look in a ledger in a second, and we're going to have to ask him some questions.
Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
His assistant Doris will bring in the ledger for us. We're gonna look in the ledger, and we're gonna
any name on that list.
We're gonna move on to the next page, and we're gonna point at Jorge Garcia Cruz.
This is familiar. 1452.
Same last name as Juan Garcia Cruz. So. Now the first question is the factory sealed soup cans.
We found suggest a very professional operation.
The answer for this one is X, doubt. So you're going to doubt him when you ask him this question.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the
Like
LAPD
right
down
there.
here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not?
Yeah,
want
we
to
have
pursue
to
misdemeanors
doubt this
outside
guy a
your
lot,
drug
actually.
case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
And then
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals.
no, we're still talking, aren't we?
No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Then the second question, the Parnell
Your
Soup
sales, Mr.
Company.
Parnell.
Just
We're
fine
going
and
to
dandy, son.
doubt this one as
Entering a new
well.
era
So
of
press X
prosperity.
for doubt on this
I hope
question.
you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Knowledge of the
Never heard of
question
Juan
number 3,
Garcia
knowledge of the
Cruz?
Cruz brothers.
Not that I
We're
know
going
of.
to
He has a brother
doubt
in
him
Fort
on this
Worth.
one
You
as
know
well. So press
We
X for
employ
doubt
large
on
numbers
question
of
number
Mexicans.
3, knowledge of the
I'm not
Cruz
familiar with
brothers.
them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay.
And then question number
Tell
4,
us about
inside
Jorge
man
Garcia.
Jorge Cruz.
Jorge?
This one he's going to
No
be,
idea
he's
of his
telling the
last
truth
name.
on, so press
His
A
team does
for
daily
truth.
maintenance on
So
the
question
conveyor
number
belts and
4,
coolers.
inside man Jorge Garcia is A,
Who's
truth.
here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight.
And then that's
We
the
usually
last
come in
question
around
for
9
Howard
PM
Parnell.
Have everything ready for the morning shift.
And
at
then
6.
he's going to show you around the factory a little bit. He's going to take you over by Sergio Rojas. You're going to look in this this ledger, and you're going to point at 20th century market.
What's going on, Parnell?
It should
There's
be
enough soup going to this place
it
every
should be
day
under
to feed a
delivered
company
to
of Marines.
in the
What are
ledger
you
by
talking
Sergio
about?
Rojas. Now we're going to go and actually question
Can
Sergio.
I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
As you can see, we found another silver dollar.
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So
The
these
markings
silver
on it
dollars
say it's
are
been
very
taken out of
important in this
circulation.
case, so try to make sure you
Maybe.
get all of them.
I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Now we're going to ask him the first question. Factory
Do you
sealed
have
soup
access
cans.
to the canning area?
I do.
And we are going to
But I keep
press
to my station.
X for
Load
doubt
and
on
unload.
this question. So question number
Don't care
1 with
much for food.
Sergio is X for doubt.
Sergio, if you don't give me something, I'm going to go to Immigration Services and have you deported.
I get a shipment once every 2 weeks. Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
Second
What do you know
question,
about the
20th
20th
century
century
market.
Nada.
We're gonna ask him
I
about
get the
this,
orders from
and
upstairs.
this one is gonna
I
be
send the goods where I'm told.
this one's
you
gonna
don't
be a
know Juan
lie. So
Garcia
you're gonna
Cruz?
press Y
No.
for lie.
Not me.
Now when you tell a lie, when you say that someone is lying,
You're a
you
liar,
have to
Sergio.
have
You're in
evidence
it.
to back
I'm
that
gonna
up.
break you for it.
And
You're loco, placa.
the evidence for this
I got
will be
nothing to do with Juan
you'll see in a
Garcia.
second. It's gonna be Juan silver dollar. It's
We
gonna
found
be
a
like the
matching
first one in your
silver
book.
dollar on Juan
It's
Garcia.
the evidence to
What are
back
the
up
odds of
that
that,
lie
Sergio?
is Juan silver dollar.
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th Century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question?
And now we're done with Sergio Rojas, and we're going to move over to this guy, Ayrton Sanchez. You have to go to the 20th century market for this one.
Give me EJ.
And the first question is knowledge of an EJ.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
And this one is going to be a lie. So you press Y for live for question number 1 with Ayrton Sanchez.
I told you I know them. I told you my family is at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
And this evidence is going to be the same as before. You're going to pick one silver dollar as the evidence.
I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him.
Now Ayrton's going to be telling you about like a drug drop-off that's going to be happening at the Parnell Soup Factory.
If you don't
Very
give us
important.
something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Question number 2, Parnell Soup shipment.
The soup is very popular. As you
This
can
one's
see.
going to be X for doubt.
It's real funny, wise guy. You
So
wanna
for
try
question
saying
number
that
2
again
with
no
Ayrton
cheese?
Sanchez
I get a
is going to be
delivery at
X for
7:30
doubt.
the other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
And then question number 3, Juan and Jorge
We know about
Cruz.
Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead.
This one's actually going to be A for
Tell us
truth.
how you know the Cruz
So for question number
Ernesto
3
put
with
together
Ayrton
this thing.
Sanchez is A
He
for
brought in
truth.
Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
Breaking my heart.
And then we're done with all the questions.
rest,
Now
Ayrton.
all we have to do is find the rest of the clues. This is going to be immediately after you're done with the raid on the Parnell Soup Factory. You're going to search the body of Ernesto Juarez. And as you can see, you found your third silver dollar in his hand.
Like much for a human life.
And now we're just going to check his shirt pocket for his wallet. And this is just going to clarify that he's Ernesto Juarez.
Tijuana address. We should see what the Federales have on him.
Just going to put that back. And then we're going to step outside. And there's and Roy's going to tell us that there's that he thinks he found their shipment.
I think we found our stash, Cole.
And there's just a whole bunch of reefer weed, but this is a clue.
Detectives,
Now these
we got the guy.
these street
His name
patrol
Cruz
cops
means
are going to
something
tell
to
you
you?
that they think they found something you might want to
Certainly
see, and then you're gonna go. You're gonna run past them, go upstairs, and you're gonna find the body of Jorge Garcia Cruz, and then you're gonna search his body. We're gonna search his shirt pocket, and what do you know? We found the fourth silver dollar.
Yet another silver dollar.
And then we're gonna check his hand, and huge wad of cash
here.
he was holding in his hand. At least $1,000, which I guess was a lot back in the 40s.
What was this all about?
Now, Carruthers and Ray
Speaking of
Pinker are
where'd
gonna
that roll go?
tell you
I
they
picked it
think
up
they
for
found
safekeeping.
something with all those silver dollars
The
you were
department owes
picking
me
up.
50.
Ray, I have another 2
And
coins
then
for you.
Great.
Ray's just gonna tell you to go
I've
over
got
to the
something to show
table.
you. It's all set up on the table over here.
And now these
There.
those little markings
Take a
that
look
were
at
on the
these
dollars
coins
are gonna
you've been
tell you something. They're gonna spell
There are letters
Masanke
under each
Metals.
Along with not.
Remember that little thing you found on the notepad at
Those
Juan
are
Garcia
Morgan
Cruz's
silver
house?
dollars from the 20s.
Yeah, that's
They were
what this
removed
was
from
for.
circulation and
So
sent
that
for
way this
disposal.
spells
A number of
Masanke
smelters around the country
Metal.
had the contract. Look at them together.
And then
Work out what it says.
I'm gonna do this here in a second. It's MASANGKAYMETALS, and that's it. That's all the clues, and that's all the questions in Reefer Madness. As you can see, 5-star case. That's how you do it to get 5 stars. That's it. Please thumbs up and subscribe. See you guys later.